Wow. Welcome back. Welcome, everyone. Good afternoon. Welcome to the live stream. So, my people, not be smart, you know. I see this video of our Nollywood actress, Iniedo, for Instagram. And a lot of people don't carry this video. Please, as you come in, try to help me share this very live stream. I know I did not schedule it for a very long time. I scheduled it not quite long. So please help me share the live stream as you come in. Let's talk about our beautiful Nollywood actress, Iniedo. I don't just want to start. Let's share the live stream before we'll continue. Thanks for coming. As you come in, please click on the like button. Let's hear from our Nollywood actress, Iniedo. Like this thing when it happened to Iniedo, so my people, this is very, very sad. This is so sad, if you ask me, because, God. In fact, let's hear from Iniedo small before I will continue.
Okay. I don't know if the volume is better now. I heard the volume was bad before. Okay. Thank you everyone for joining up.
Please click on the like button.
Okay. So I was just trying to talk about myself a little bit, just an insight about my life, my family, my faith in God, what I'm doing at the moment. I am one person. I pride myself with the fact that I have never compromised myself spiritually. I am such a strong believer, and you know, I'm someone that puts my everything in God, and I don't care what anybody else is doing. I just tell God, if you cannot do it, then maybe it's not for me.
So sad.
When we cooked up this title of A Very Dirty Christmas, we deliberated on the topic, to be honest. And the title is derived from just a family reunion that was supposed to be a happy one, a happy Christmas. But the messiness that happened in that revelation, it was a metaphorical way of telling a story. Like I said, the last thing me would ever do would be to do any.
So my people, make I use maths, they talk the matter small about wetin really dey happen to our Nollywood actress Iniedo. I go still let us hear from her direct, but make I just use my maths take digest the matter small. Una know say this our Nollywood actress Iniedo, e don tey, according to her, for over 20 years now. Now she don dey inside the Nollywood industry. Now she don dey act movie for inside the Nollywood, and we all know say Iniedo na person when e be say, since e be say she dey act Nollywood movie for the longest of time when we don't know her now, we never hear say one correct, like one kind scandal dey against her. She dey always dey take care of her things. She dey always dey make sure say as she dey act this movie, nothing stain her hands. Nothing, as in she no get anything to do with any evil or any scandal. Apart from the fact when e be say, we see say she married, the marriage no last, and when she go do surrogacy, those were the only time when e be say we see say Iniedo name they drag her for inside the social media. So we can't dey surprise say what did they happen to Iniedo? Few days ago, according to the news, Iniedo dey post for her story say this is beyond her, that she is ready to buy herself. She is ready to end it all because she can no longer take it. So we be say the social media family, We didn't know what was happening. We don't know what they happened to Iniedo. Not know say Iniedo they fight something that was bigger than her. Not know say Iniedo they fight something when it be say the religion when she put her body, which is the Christian religion, when it be say she belong to. Now the Christian religion they fight Iniedo. So according to Iniedo, she come out today because she no fit hide am anymore. She no fit take am anymore. She go let people know wetin dey bite her. Una know say Iniedo they make campaign that they do promotion for a movie when they call Dirty December, when it's supposed to kick off, I think 2 days from now, for different cinemas for Nigeria. According to her, she said there are 17 cinemas in Nigeria. They don't promote the film all over the cinemas. All of a sudden, she received a message from Kìll. That's Christian Association of Nigeria. The big pastors, the big bishops, the big prophets for inside Nigeria, the daddy geos them. They call our attention, say, this Iniedo, this movie, when you borrow money, do. This movie, when it be say you go take loan. This movie, when people, they sponsor you, when it be say you won't go on for different cinema for Nigeria. They say this movie will not take place. Iniedo, we are going to bring this movie down. And Iniedo says she don't they fight this thing for the past few days. Say to make sure, say, okay, make una wait first. Make this movie go up for inside cinema for Nigeria. If una watch this movie, say, this movie, say it degrades Christianity. Say this movie, it shows, say, Christian, they no get it for Nigeria. It's so una get every right to bring the movie down. She said that she by herself go use her own one to bring down the movie. He said, but una never watch the movie. Daddy Geos, prophetess, what do they call them? Your lordship, all the big pastors for Nigeria. He said una never watch the movie. You people are saying that you will bring the movie down. She said she not sure saying that the movie might be the problem of Nigeria. A movie is not the problem of Nigeria. A movie is not the reason why they buy many Christians for Nigeria. She said a movie is just to show lesson of what they happen to Christians for Nigeria. He says so she no see reason why Bise can go consider the movie must not show in all cinema. So it is very obvious now that is they okay make that they buy Christians for Nigeria oh, make our daddy geos then they cover them up. Make our daddy geos they know they talk. Because if not, why Iniedo they go gather, produce movie finish, the Oga Patapata there, the big bishop of Nigeria, the big pastors of Nigeria go say the movie not go. My people, make I play the video, make we still watch and small. As we dey watch and we go use our maths, take the analyzer, make we still hear from Iniedo.
Anything that disrespects, dishonors, brings any level of disregard for the one thing I'm so afraid of, I'm so in awe of.
This is so sad.
The one thing that I know is constant, which is God, which is Christendom. We go around, do things, we sing, but there's always a place that you come back to that always feels like home, which is God's house.
Christianity don't turn joke for Nigeria now. Christianity.
If I was a person who did not have God, I don't think I would be here. 20-something years I've been in this industry. I started as a child. I've been faced with so much. But one thing that has been constant is that God has always been there for me, uplifting me, showing up, and showing me that He's never leaving my side.
It is so sad, so sad.
And I've held on to that because that's all my parents taught me. That's all they introduced me to. My parents have never, I grew up when my parents were going through the hardest times of their lives. They used to have so much and then they didn't have that much.
I just feel like crying for
one
her.
thing
After
that I saw my father do, even when my mother was sick to a point that hospitals would reject her, because they didn't think there was anything they could do for her. My father so strong with his Christianity faith. God bless his soul.
Oh God, so sad.
He always said anything God cannot do isn't meant to happen. He said if she cannot live, if she will not live because I have to do some rituals or whatever, then she was not meant to live. My father made that stance at the most sensitive time of his life.
Please click on the like button,
When
guys.
everybody thought he would seek for help for my mother to live somewhere else, he stood his ground and he said, I'll never worship any other God except the God of heaven and earth.
I feel like crying for her because
And if that God is alive, he'll keep my wife alive.
so
Anybody that knows me knows that my mom had died and came back to life.
very strong lady.
My father's faith in God, which for me just made me understand the power of God. And I strongly believe that what God cannot do does not really exist.
What God cannot do does not exist. Not be joke.
And I have such strong faith. And I am the last person.
Please click
I
on
may
the
not
like
be the
button,
most perfect
guys.
person, but the one thing I would never do would be to dishonor that faith. Would be to dishonor that body. The only body that my parents made sure they didn't have much, but they instilled that in us. Trust in God, faith in God, hope in God. I've been in this industry 20 years plus. Every time I try to leave, I feel like I have fans who, I feel like I'm here for a purpose. And I always try to stick around because I really love this business and what our stories do to people. When we chose a very dirty
December.
Christmas
Very dirty
as a
Christmas.
film title, we promoted our film for the entire, that's all I've done this year. From when we were shooting, if I had any reservation from anywhere, we would not have used the title. We used the title because it was a metaphorical way of expressing what happens in a family reunion that was supposed to be clean and nice, but family secrets unveiling, ills of the society, just talking about just things that happen when wealthy people come together. We chose a dirty Christmas. It was never to demean Christians or disrespect Christendom or dishonor God. I would never have been a part of anything that I would have felt like it would be a dishonor to God. Because the only reason why I'm here is because of God. I have been attacked. I have seen so many things that I don't talk.
So sad.
Not because I don't have things to say. Not because I don't have things to say. But because I just feel like everybody else has their own issues.
Which is true.
And I just feel like it's my issue. I'll deal with it. Don't add your problems to everybody else's problems, because all of us in this world, we are going through it.
Very true.
I did this movie. I put up my sweat, my blood into it. Borrowed money, got investors. So come on board. I promised them, because the story was solid, we promoted that movie for such a long time. And if at any point anybody had said anything,
she would have taken it
about
down.
the title, I would have never gone on with it.
Yes.
We as a team, my entire team, they're all Christians. We pray before we start work. We reference God because that's the premise to which we do
for
everything.
Nigeria. He says scam, oh, Christianity
If
for
we
Nigeria.
knew that title, Dirty Christmas,
He says scam.
is going to eke anyone
What's in here? Don't do that.
of said Christians to a point where it can't issue in a statement to discredit the work that I've done the entire year.
Just imagine.
I would never.
So for those of us when just they come, make us still summarize them again before we continue to listen and hear from our Nollywood actress Iniedo. So according to Iniedo, una know say she don't make jingles, as if she don't do promotion of the movie when she just released, when they call Dirty Christmas. Dirty Christmas is the title of the movie. The movie is supposed to go live a day after tomorrow for all the cinemas for Nigeria. Iniedo don spend a lot of money to make sure say this movie come to light. Only for her to receive message from CAN, that's Christian Association of Nigeria. Make una see wetin we dey talk. When some people they say this Fulani S-men, Boko Haram and the rest, when they kidnap people, they buy Christians for northern side. They talk and say some people and they inside. Una fit say they just they talk. Iniedo act as if she produced a movie that is supposed to show some of all these things this December. Now, Christian Association of Nigeria, when they call CAN, they came in and said that the movie must not go up, because they feel say Iniedo movie is going to expose some certain things that they don't want people to see. Iniedo movie is going to expose some of the cabals, so they don't want it. Even if you don't want it, as a Christian Association of Nigeria, if really you people care about the Christians in Nigeria, if you people care about the Christians that are being bite in the northern parts, if you people care about the Fulani X-Men, the kina that is going on in Nigeria, even somebody that is selling bole, somebody that is selling plantain, they will kidnap the person, ask for ransom when they know that the people do not have the money. If really you people care as Christians, as pastors, as daddy geos, you care for your Christians, you will not ask Iniedo to bring down this movie, because according to Iniedo, this movie is going to teach people a lot of lessons. A lot of people will learn from this movie. A lot of things will be exposed. The way Christians are being dealt with in Nigeria, the kind of tribulations that Christians are facing in Nigeria. This movie is going to bring light to that. Other people did not complain about the movie, but it is our own Christian Association of Nigeria, known as CAN. They are the ones who have come out now to say that the movie must be banned. The movie must not show in all cinemas in Nigeria. You people have forgotten that this lady, according to her, she took loan, she borrowed money, she used all her life savings to produce this movie, just to make sure that the people in Nigeria and the people outside Nigeria can see exactly what is going on in Nigeria in a movie. Now, you people say that it is not portraying Christianity in a good light. So therefore, the movie must not be shown in all the cinemas in Nigeria. The movie must be banned. My people, before I will go further, let's continue to hear from Iniedo. This is very, very painful. Please, after leaving this live stream, you can go to Iniedo's Instagram page. She posted the video. Please go and show her your support. Go and show her some love. Because according to her, she said she cannot take this. She might decide to end her life. She said because a lot has been put into this movie. This same movie that is supposed to show the world outside Nigeria what is happening to Christians in Nigeria. The way Christians are being quiet in the northern part of Nigeria, that they don't want people to know. They don't want it to go outside, so that the other time when Donald Trump came, when Donald Trump said that Nigeria is now a country of a particular concern, that a lot of Christians are being quiet, they use politics, woo-woo, mango to cover it. Now, Iniedo is bringing it to light in a movie. She has packaged it in a movie. The movie was supposed to go live from a day after tomorrow in all the cinemas in Nigeria. Now, look at Christianity politics. There's nothing anybody will tell me. This is Christianity politics. When I said that Christianity is becoming a joke in Nigeria, I know what I'm talking about. Now, they did not use the politicians to come and tell Iniedo to bring down the movie. Because they know if politicians come and tell Iniedo to bring down the movie, it will raise a red flag. People will ask politicians, why are you asking her to bring down the movie? Is it really true that Christians are being quiet in Nigeria like chickens? Is it true that Christians are being oppressed in Nigeria like chickens? They know that people, the outside world, will come for the politicians. So they now use Christianity politics. Yes, that is the title I will give it. They are now using Christianity politics to push it to Christians, to CAN, Christian Association of Nigeria. They say, oh, if we politicians come out and say this, the outside world will come for us. So we give it to you, Christian. Go and tell her to bring down the movie. Because we don't want the outside world to see or know what is happening to Christians that are being quiet in Nigeria. So therefore, you are the ones who are going to face it, because you are all Christians. So if you face her face to face, it will look like a very, like they will say, okay, it is eligible, it is allowed, because it is Christian now facing Christian. It's not politician facing Christian. So that is what the CAN, the Christian Association of Nigeria, now are doing to Iniedo, telling her to bring down the movie so that it will not rub off on the politicians. Now, this is very dark man, they talk every day. Say that they always like to push narratives to your own people, as in they go say, make dog shop dog. Your own person, now they go push and come give. Now, your own person go, they attack you. Make we see yes more from Iniedo, then we go continue with our own analysis.
I've gone on with it. We're just creating a title to provoke conversations.
Yeah, it's very corrupt country.
Christmas in my head is
Very
just
corrupt.
season.
So sad.
This film has no depth in it. It highlights family conflict,
I'm sorry for her. I feel for her.
secrets unfolding.
Every secret, they don't want it to go out there.
It highlights things that people do. Talk about fake food, fake drinks. This movie does that. Oh God, I can't believe this.
I really feel sorry for her, to be honest.
I would never sit on a gathering where Christians are ridiculed. Every day they're killing Christians.
They're killing Christians.
I know how my heart goes. I refuse.
See, guys, sorry, this Iniedo video, is making me to shed tears. Do you know why? Because we've seen a lot of videos on the internet, even some of us that are not in Nigeria. We've seen a lot of videos the way they butcher and slaughter Christians, allegedly. Let me use allegedly because I'm not there. The way they butcher and slaughter Christians, and nobody is saying anything about it. Now, somebody has taken the courage as a Christian. She is based in Nigeria, so that it doesn't look like, okay, people are trying to push narratives. She brings people together. She paid heavily to different actors and actresses, different locations, to put this movie together. According to her, she took loans, she borrowed money. Some people also sponsored the movie. She said, don't worry, I will continue playing the video. Let me just give a little bit of narratives. Let her go ahead and show the movie. Nobody will die. My dear, you don't know your Christian Association of Nigeria. They are working together with the politicians to bring down this movie. That's what they are doing. So Ini Edo said she has, she borrowed money to put this movie and everything together because she see what is happening in the country. She feels like, okay, I'm the one who is on ground here. I'm the one who is seeing what is happening to Christians in Nigeria. Why don't we come together and produce a movie? A movie that is going to showcase everything that is happening to Christians in Nigeria, so that people outside Nigeria can see it in a movie. People can see it that, okay, this is what is happening to Christians in the north. This is what is happening to Christians in the south. This is what is happening to Christians everywhere. But now they don't want this movie to go ahead because they want to bring it down. So who is going to pay for all the money she has spent if nobody watch this movie? And I'm not sure they will allow the movie to go live on what's it called, YouTube, TikTok, and every other platform. They are still going to bring it down because they don't want people to see and know what is happening. So let's continue to listen to Ini Edo, and also I will be back again.
To now think that I'm the one that people are looking at like I'm doing something to dishonor Christians and Christ.
Sorry, I just saw a comment. Yes, you love Ini Edo, you love the movie from South Africa. Please, like I'm begging you all, please go and support Ini Edo. Support her. If the movie go up on YouTube, wherever you find the movie, the title is Dirty December. Dirty December is happening in Nigeria. There's nothing anybody can tell us. Even those of us that are not in Nigeria, we can see what is happening in Nigeria. To be honest, a lot of Christians are facing these things physically, but they don't want it to go out. That is why they want to bring down the movie. Please support Ini Edo once the movie goes up, go on air. Let's continue to hear from her.
I would never do that intention. And if you're trying, you've sent a letter. They've asked us to change the title, or they're going to pull the films from the cinemas. It's just barely a few days we released.
Just 2 days for the movie to be released.
But obviously the conversation is growing every day. I'm just begging to say, please, I did take money from investors to do this film.
You can
if
imagine.
You pull it just because of the title, perhaps you should see the film. If it dishonors Christians in any way, if it dishonors God in any way, I will pull it. I will pull it and bear the consequence. If it dishonors God or Christians in any way, I will pull it.
This is politics. Pure
because
politics.
I will not be a part of something like that. I really wish you guys had said something earlier. I don't know what to do. I've just coming back from Solar Cinemas we went to sell. It's almost like what I'm dealing with is not enough. Instead of promoting my movie, there are 70 cinemas across Nigeria. We have to start pulling out the printers, all the materials that have circulated the entire country. The film is in cinema presently. How do I change the name, the title? Okay, I want to change it because I don't want to. Christians are not the people I want a problem with. Because I'm one.
This is very sad.
I will try to change the title. Just give us some time. Don't pull the film.
Yeah, we don't know if they will allow it. That's the problem. If they will allow the movie
don't
to
pull
go
the film. Figure out how to change the title. But I just want to apologize to everybody who feels offended by the title of this film. A Very Dirty Christmas wasn't meant to discredit Christians or Christianity or the religion that we really all love and preserve. But if it is really hurting anyone, I want to say I'm sorry. That was not the intention. It was just a metaphoric way of telling a story and provoking conversations. The intention was not to ever dishonor God, Christians, or the religion. I know no other religion. So this is just me saying, I'm sorry. I can't believe this is hurting people so much. Since it is, don't pull my film. Give me a fair fighting ground. Let people go watch the film. Watch the film and come back and say that this film degrades Christians. Or this film degrades Christianity. Then I will pull it. But if you haven't seen the film, and you say that I'm dishonoring God, Christians, by this film that has no moral, there's no negativity on, if anything, my character is born again till the end. I'm too much of a believer to do that. This breaks me. I don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do. Just don't pull my film, please. Just allow people to watch. You go watch it yourself. All I'm begging you, my fathers,
watch
and my
the
mothers,
movie for yourself.
go and watch this film and see if it degrades Christians and God. If it does, I will pull it. But if it doesn't,
this is, to be honest, this is so sad.
I'm sorry. I was just making a Christmas film. I just wanted a film that everybody will feel good about. I can't even read any comments. Sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. We'll try to...
Wait, I will let it continue. I saw someone's comment. He said, so Iniedo, you are crying because of this useless people. Mama, you fall. No, you will not understand. Iniedo is not crying because of the pastors, the Daddy Gio, the big pastors in Nigeria. No, she's crying because she has spent a lot of money, one, to produce this movie. And she's crying because she can see what is happening in Nigeria. That of a truth, a lot of Christians are being buried in broad daylight. She's crying because she's a Christian. She's a lover of Christ. According to her, she said, when she saw what was happening, there was no way, no other means for her to express to the outside world what is happening to Christians in Nigeria. So she decided that she will put it as a movie so that those outside Nigeria can see what is happening to Christians in Nigeria. She said that was the reason she produced that movie. And she did not produce the movie to bring down Christianity. She produced the movie in order to enlighten people in the outside world. So that tomorrow when the government will come and say nothing like this is happening, they will say there is a movie that was produced from the raw facts, from the ground, the soil, from Nigeria, by a long-term actress, by a long-time movie producer, which is Iniedo. She's popular. The only way she can let the outside world know what is happening in Nigeria is to bring this movie to light. Now, the politicians have seen that this is going to be a catastrophe for them. What shall we do? What can we do? Now, we cannot go to Iniedo direct and say, Iniedo, bring down this movie. Because this movie is going to portray the politicians, the politics in Nigeria in a bad light. Now, let's take it to our fathers in the Lord, our Daddy Gios, our prophets, our papa. They now push it to Khan, which is a Christ. I will put the number there 1 second, I'll put a phone number there. So if you want to call in, you can call in to let us know what you think. 1 second, let's hear from Iniedo while I'm trying to put the number there.
We have over about 70 cinemas nationwide. We've done print, media, digital. I don't know how we're going to do it. I don't know how, but... Guys, I'm sorry, please. I'm so sorry.
To be honest, my people, this is really, really sad. This is very sad. I just want to put my number there. Should in case you want to contribute. Plus.
Okay.
7598.
Thank you everyone for joining us.
Guys, let me pin my number there so that you can contribute.
So I was just trying to talk about myself a little bit.
So the number is WhatsApp only. If you call other than WhatsApp,
my life,
it will go.
my family, my faith in God, what I'm doing at the moment. I am one person. I pride myself with the fact that I have never compromised myself spiritually. I am
so that's the WhatsApp number.
Such a strong believer, and you know, I'm someone that puts my everything in God, and I just
thank you very much.
I don't care what anybody else is doing. I just tell God,
can you see the WhatsApp number, guys?
Maybe it's not for me. When we cooked up this title of A Very Dirty Christmas,
please, if you can see the WhatsApp number, let me know.
We deliberated on the topic, to be honest, and it was, the title is derived from just a family reunion.
Guys, can you see the
that
number?
Was supposed to be a happy one, happy Christmas. But the messiness that happened in that revelation, it was a metaphorical way
let me pin it there.
of telling a story. Like I said,
okay, you can't see the number.
last
Okay, let me pin it again. Let me type it myself.
Would be to do anything that disrespects, dishonors, brings any level of disregard for the one thing I'm so afraid of, I'm so in awe of, the one thing that I know is constant, which is God, which is Christendom.
I think the number is not showing. Okay, if you want to
things,
contribute as the live stream is going on, let me know so that I'll post it. You can hear
that
from
you come back to.
So let me pause it and just explain a little bit for those that are just coming in. So what is happening here is that our Nollywood actress, movie producer, long-time movie actress, screen goddess Iniedo, recently produced a movie that was supposed to go on air, that was supposed to go on all cinemas across Nigeria in the next few days. So according to her, she said, is this Iniedo? Yes, this is Iniedo. More manuscripture. This is Iniedo. She's Iniedo. So she has cried out regards what is happening to her. So I'm just giving a little brief of explanation before we go further. So according to her, she said she saw what was happening to Christians in Nigeria. She saw all the buying, all the kina that is happening, and nobody is saying anything. So she decided to invest all her life savings. She decided to invest her money. And then she also took loans. She borrowed money. Some people sponsored the movie. And then they decided to produce this movie, which is titled Dirty December. So according to her, the Dirty December was supposed to show lights to the outside world about what is happening to Christians in Nigeria, so that it won't look as if people are just saying this, people are just saying that. So she wanted it to be in a movie, so people outside the outside Nigeria, outside world can see what is happening. We all remember when Donald Trump said that Nigeria is a country of a particular concern. When Donald Trump said that, a lot of people kick against it. They said, oh, nothing is happening in Nigeria. We can't see that. All the pictures that they are showing, all the videos. Some people said the videos are AI. The videos are, the pictures are AI. So in Niedo, a very dirty December. Thank you very much. I think you've seen the promotion. The promotion is all over. The promotion is all over. Now, they don't want the movie to go up because they know the movie is going to expose. According to Niedo, the movie was meant to expose a lot that is happening to Christians in Nigeria. The movie was meant to expose what Christians are going through in Nigeria. So they don't want that to happen. So that is the reason why. Let me see if I can. Yeah, I'm trying to pin my number. It's not going through. Yes, the t-shirt that she's putting on is the movie title. So now they said the movie is going to cause a lot of chaos in Nigeria. That the movie is going to pass wrong narratives to the outside world. So therefore, Iniedo must bring down that movie. The movie must not go up live. The movie must not go on air, so that people will not know what is happening in Nigeria. We all know that a lot of these Nollywood movie producers, they've been, producing a lot of movies, and people are like, why is it that you people just produce movie, you show your boobs, you show your button, you show BBL? They said produce a movie that is going to, relate to what is happening in the country. As in, produce a movie that will serve as, like an insight to the outside world about what is happening in the country. Now, Iniedo has come out with such movie. Now they said they don't want the movie because the movie is too revealing. The movie will reveal a lot of secrets. Let's hear from Iniedo. The movie will reveal a lot of secrets that is happening in Nigeria.
Which is God's house.
So they don't want that. So now Iniedo is saying that she's begging
if
them.
I was a person
in the name of God, they should allow the
who
movie
did not
to
have
go on
God,
air.
I don't think I would be here. 20-something years I've been in this industry. I started as a child.
You can imagine.
I've been faced with so much. But one thing that has been constant is that God has always been there for me, uplifting me, showing up, and showing me that He's never leaving my side.
Yes, the movie will go.
And I've held on to that because that's all my parents taught me. That's all they introduced me to. My parents have never, I grew up when my parents were going through the hardest times of their lives.
Iniedo grew up from a very decent
They used to have so much and then they didn't have
very
that.
decent.
But the one thing that I saw my father do, even when my mother was sick to a point that hospitals would reject her because they didn't think there was anything they could do for her. My father stood strong with his Christianity faith. God bless his soul. He always said anything God cannot do isn't meant to happen. He said if she cannot live, if she will not live because I have to do some rituals or whatever, then she was not meant to live. My father made that stance at the most sensitive time of his life, when everybody thought he would seek for help for my mother to live somewhere else. He stood his ground and he said, I'll never worship any other God except the God of heaven and earth. And if that God is alive, he'll keep my wife alive. Anybody that knows me knows that my mom had died and came back to life.
Father.
My father's faith in God, which for me just
yes, Tech. Thanks for joining the
made me
live
understand
stream.
the power
Thank
of God.
you very much.
And I strongly believe that what God cannot do does not really exist.
What God cannot do does not exist.
And I have such strong faith. And I am the last person I may not be the most perfect person, but the one thing I would never do would be to dishonor that faith, would be to dishonor that body. The only body that my parents made sure they didn't have much, but they instilled that in us. Trust in God, faith in God, hope in God. I've been in this industry 20 years plus. Every time I try to leave, I feel like I have fans who, I feel like I'm here for a purpose.
You are, darling.
And I always try to stick around because I really love this business and what our stories do to people. When we chose A Very Dirty Christmas as a film title, we promoted our film for the entire, that's all I've done this year. From when we were shooting, if I had any reservation from anywhere, we would not have used the title. We use the title because...
So for some of us, I think we are not getting this. So let me put a little bit of explanation and then we'll end this live stream because we've stayed for 46 minutes. I really wanted this live stream to be short for about 30 minutes, but what we've seen, we've stayed for over 45 minutes now. So I'll be ending the live stream. But let me just use the next 4 minutes or few minutes to explain a little bit of what is happening. I have to go, may I say. Oh, thank you very much. So JS Tech was asking if it's the government who is stopping the movie from coming out or from going on air. It seems you didn't understand what I explained earlier on, or probably you were not here. From what Iniedo said, that, you know, the one made her to go ahead with such a movie was because when she saw what was happening to Christians in Nigeria, she said there was no way she's going to sit back as a voice. There was no way she was going to sit back. Thank you very much for coming, Kimberly. She said there was no way she's going to sit back as a popular person, as a famous individual in the society, to keep quiet to what is happening in Nigeria to Christians. So she said she called some of her colleagues, she paid some of them, she used her life savings, she took loans, she borrowed money, she also got sponsors. Like she got sponsors to sponsor the movie. Because when she told them the project, they buy into the idea that this is a very good project. This will be a good movie because this movie is going to show the rawness of what is happening in Nigeria. People will have the opportunity to see what is happening to Christians in Nigeria. So there will be no then say. Everything is going to be in a movie for people to watch, for people to see. So she said she used her life savings, everything she had, to produce this movie, including the one she borrowed from banks and all that. Now, they've been promoting the movie, they've been doing the jingles all over the country. Just few days from now for the movie to go on air, to go on cinemas, for people to go there and watch it. Now, the Christian Association of Nigeria, the Daddy Gilles, the big pastors, the big prophets, they came together and said that the movie will not go up. Like the movie will not go on. People will not have the opportunity to see this movie. Reason being that they feel that the movie is portraying Christianity in a bad light in Nigeria. So they will not allow that. And you and I know that this is the same thing that made Donald Trump to say that Nigeria is a country of a particular concern. And if you watch what is going on in the country at the moment, you will see that most of the celebrities, they are keeping quiet to what is happening in Nigeria. Reason being that they don't want them to come for them. They don't want them to, you know, go behind. They don't want to go behind bars because they know these people are very powerful. Now, what they are doing, they no longer do the job themselves. They use police. They use pastors. they use content creators. We've seen a lot of content creators from our dear country. They'll come out and say nothing is happening in Nigeria. Everywhere is peaceful. There is nothing going on. That is just propaganda that people are putting out there on social media. Nigeria is peaceful. We are doing well. So Iniedo said she is not going to sit back and watch this propaganda to continue to go on. That she's going to lend her voice as a famous individual in the country. So that is why she produced this movie known as A Very Dirty December, where a lot of secrets will be revealed according to her. Now, the movie, you and I will not have the opportunity to see this movie because they believe the movie is going to portray Christianity and Nigeria in a bad light. So therefore, the movie, according to them, has been banned. So they don't want the movie to go on air. Now, Iniedo is saying that she has spent a lot of money. Aside her life savings, she took loan and she has sponsors, on this movie. Now, everything will go down the drain. How is she going to start? And she said she's not particularly concerned about the money, but she's concerned about the things that people are facing, the crisis that Christians are facing, the kind of, humiliation Christians are facing in the country. She said she's from a very Christian home, Christian family, that she was brought up very well by her parents, from a very decent Christian background. So she understands what it means to be a Christian, not just to say I'm a Christian for math. So that's what she's saying. That's what gave her the motivation, the zeal to produce such movie. And now the movie, according to them, will no longer go on air. So what do you guys think? Yeah, the movie must be seen by the whole world. That's only when they allow the movie, because even if she brings the movie to TikTok, to YouTube, I'm sure the movie we cannot still go up because, the Nigeria government, the Gwagwajerian government, they will scatter everything and nobody will see the movie. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for staying on this live with me. We have 41 people here. If you have not subscribed, hit on the subscribe button. I'll be bringing you more live streams like this. But for now, have a wonderful day and watch out for my next video about Regina Daniels and our Senator Ned Chinedu. Though he has modernized his name to Ned. Senator Chinedu Wonko. I'll be bringing their videos next. So it's not going to be a live video. I'll be posting it. So watch out for my next notification. Have a wonderful day. Bye. Bye-bye. Bye, everyone. Bye. Thanks for joining, guys.